What's good, YouTube? This your boy Tim Tarantino, and oh my God, Kevin Durant is a warrior. I know I'm kind of late on this video, but I did definitely want to touch on it still because I'm going to have a couple of great things coming out this year on NBA 2K17 when it comes. And so right now, I'm just going to break down a little bit of what that means for Kevin Durant to be on the Warriors this year in 2K. This is Tim Tarantino, and you are now tuned in to TimmiTHD. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is one of the most beloved superstars in the NBA prior to this move and even still after this move. But honestly, it's turned him into one of the biggest villains in 2017. Now, granted, I've always been kind of skeptical of Kevin Durant. He's always been an amazing superstar. I do think he's kind of overrated in the sense that he's just a more efficient Melo and a better Melo, a taller Melo, and that's really not saying a good thing because he hasn't really won anything. With that move, I definitely, when it happened, I was walking into work, and my friend told me I didn't believe it because they've been saying stuff about that, all week. Didn't believe it. Checked it out on Google. It was official. And I'm not gonna lie, my heart stopped and sank to the bottom of my stomach because I am a LeBron fan, and just the thought of Kevin Durant being on the NBA record 73 win Golden State Warriors was scary. I was talking all day about it. It was nonstop. That's all you saw on Facebook and Twitter, debating people about what it meant and was it similar to LeBron and everything like that. But regardless of all that, I'm not going to talk about that right now. I just want to talk about Kevin Durant as a Warrior and what it means for him and the move in general, kind of. Now, let's start with the positives. Kevin Durant going to the Warriors, I do believe that it gives him about a 90% chance to win. No, I can't say 90. I have to say about an 83% chance to win a ring. Easily, they're going to have the greatest starting five on paper of all time. His game will pretty much round out. He won't have to be relied on as much for scoring. So I think it's definitely going to boost him with his rebounding numbers and possibly even his assist numbers. And his scoring may dip a little bit, but at the same time, that sacrifice is expected when you're moving onto a team with a couple of other superstars. It's going to be interesting to see what the chemistry is going to be like. But if it can get going and clicking, I really think that this dude could average at least, 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 5, or no, not 5, I say about 7 assists a game, which would be kind of unheard of in LeBron James like numbers, but it's yet to be seen, so we have to definitely see that. Also, what I kind of don't like about the move is that homie was up 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals and still somehow managed to lose to the Golden State Warriors, which wouldn't be that, well, it would be bad, but it wouldn't be as bad had it been his team that let him down. But it was more so the other way around. I saw plenty of games that Kevin Durant would shoot his team out of the game and the Golden State Warriors would shoot themselves back into the game. So it's one thing to lose, but it's another thing to lose on your dime. So that kind of stuck out to me. And then at that point, he goes to the team that beats him. And me, I play basketball in real life. So I'm generally one of the best players on the court, if not the best player on my team. So I don't see how me as a person, personally, could just go from my team or my homies and just go to another team. Now, granted, it's over a consistent, long time, 9 years in the league. He's been with the Thunder, and they continuously lose. But at the end of the day, they have a world-class organization, and they're continuing to get better. So really, I feel like if he would have stayed put at least a year or two, they could have definitely made some type of moves. But I mean, he tried to make the best move in his defense that he could possibly make. So I mean, hey, much love to him. But with that help, it's not just any help. He has Russell Westbrook, Russell Westbrook is arguably the best point guard in the league. Me personally, I think he's the best point guard in the league. He's definitely the most complete. Some would argue Steph Curry, but in my honest opinion, somebody that just shoots a lot of threes. Granted, he makes a lot of threes, especially a lot more than a lot of people. Even though he shoots a lot of threes, his defense isn't as solid. Actually, it's not solid at all, although he led the league in steals. He can't really play on-ball defense and really lock down a man like Russell. If you see Russell go out there, Russell is a dog. He's going to stop, or he's going to, cause havoc everywhere he's at on the court. So that's why I don't give it to him. So he arguably had the best point guard in the league, which a lot of superstars never had that luxury of having and still couldn't get it done. So it's kind of unheard of. Also, with that being said, one last thing I want to touch on is, as far as Kevin Durant, Russell was leaving anyways, so I definitely understand why Kevin Durant will go. It's just that picking that team in the Warriors to go to, it's like, come on, man. Like, you could pick anybody else and nobody would look at you crazy, but you went to the Warriors. So at this point, even if he does get a ring, it will be a cheap ring. So double advocate on that. Looking back at it in time, people have short memory spans. So if he wins one ring, that's more than a lot of legends will ever have. So I can salute to him for that. You can never hate a man for doing that type of thing. And also, to me, in order for him to be respected as a superstar and get that ring, he'll have to get at least, honestly, 4 rings in order for anybody to ever consider him or respect him for 4 rings or his rings at all. Because 3 rings is nice, but people have done 3 rings, but 4 rings will definitely solidify that, okay, you made the right move, bro, and you can't even be mad as a basketball fan that you did it. So you guys like and comment, subscribe, tell me what you think below. How do you feel about the move? What was your initial thoughts on the move? And how do you think the Golden State Warriors will do this year? And more importantly, how do you think Kevin Durant will do this year? All right, this is TimmiTHD signing off.